Вітаємо вас, нове покоління. Вітаємо вас, нове покоління.
Hi, Ron Cahoot here, asking everyone to join us across Canada in the Help Us Help the Children 20 Years of Achievement Telethon, right here on KONTAKT, Saturday, April 27th and Sunday, April 28th.
Open your arms to the new generation. Open your eyes to the new generation.
The quickest and easiest way to find English language news about Ukraine's parliament, the Verkhovna Rada, is to start with a simple Google search. At google.com, enter the words Verkhovna Rada in lowercase letters and start the search. You can refine the search by clicking on the News button, which will take you directly to Google's database of news links. The search can further be refined by clicking on the Search Tools button and selecting a specific time frame. In this case, I will ask for all news about the Verkhovna Rada from the past week. We now see a new listing of search results, and we will also see that the sources for these results are various. Kyiv Post comes up more often than others as a source for news. Remember this web address, kyivpost.com, and be prepared to visit it often. I have been following Kyiv Post quite closely for a few years now, and I will know it to be the best daily source of political news from Ukraine. When you click on the link for content and set it for all content, the address being kyivpost.com/content/all, you will see a chronological listing of all Kyiv Post content, with the most recent item being first. When you click on a link from this list, it will open the page which contains the item that was featured in the list. Recently, Kyiv Post has gone on a subscription drive, so you may see a very brief description of the story, followed by an announcement to readers which details the subscription packages which are available. I decided to try a one-year subscription to Kyiv Post because I found that I was accessing its website more and more on a daily basis in my search for English language news about Ukraine. And in this way, I will be able to get more than just the headlines and brief descriptions. Here's an example of a series of articles that came up in today's search. It starts off with an April 11th article that has President Yanukovych reacting to widespread talk about the possible dissolution of the Verkhovna Rada. He says that Ukraine is not so rich as to pay for constantly holding elections. Another article, dated 2 days later, quotes the president saying that if the circumstances require it, he would be ready to realize a tough scenario, meaning an early parliamentary election. The next article deals with the United Opposition's decision that it will end its 2-month-long blockade of Parliament and that it is ready to work in this week's plenary session. Batьківщина party leader Arseniy Yatsenyuk says that the opposition's demands have been satisfied. The 4 issues about which they were concerned will be on the agenda this week. Next, there is an article indicating that the Verkhovna Rada will address the issue of confidence in the government of Prime Minister Azarov. This development comes after a resolution was signed by a total of 174 lawmakers, which requires the Parliament to address the issue. And the last article in this series comes from April 16th, which happens to be the day on which I am recording this segment. The article highlights the fact that the Ukrainian Parliament has, in fact, resumed its work. Today's gathering totaled 385 deputies at the parliamentary session in the Verkhovna Rada. So, what happened in Ukraine's parliament today? I encourage you to follow up with a Google search to see what news you come up with regarding the Verkhovna Rada. See what happened today and for the rest of the week. Share it on Twitter with the hashtag 450UA. You can also follow up by going to 450ua.blogspot.com right after watching this segment on KONTAKT Ukrainian Television.